Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for World Batman Superman World's Finest number 24. This is the conclusion of the current arc, so let's take a look at the creative team before we get into it. This is written by Mark Waid with Dan Mora on art, Tamra Bonvillain on colors, letters by Steve Wands. I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it over and over again. I think Mark Waid and Dan Mora are two of the strongest teams in. They're some of the strongest teams right now as far as comic book. This is a very cool issue. So let's talk about this specific one. Return to Kingdom Come finally comes to an end with no way back to their own Earth. Will Superman and Batman have to witness the tragic events that led to Cataclysm, or are they fated to take the place of their doppelgangers? So yeah, as you remember in the last issue, Darkseid showed up, which is like, what the fuck? Like that was the coolest thing that could happen, I think, in this world, and it only gets even better from this issue. I think Mark Waid is really cool. Like he just has a really good um, pencil, we'll say, to write these stories in a very fun way, bringing in just these characters that really make a lot of sense and weaving them into the history of the characters. Obviously, revisiting the world of Kingdom Come is just such a bold move, but I think they've really executed it perfectly. And it's really fun to see, especially with Dan Mora's pencils being so different from Alex Ross in that epic, but he still manages to capture the feel of that world. I think that Dan Mora, you can tell, definitely a big fan of this world. So you can really tell there's a lot of love and care and attention to detail here. We'll take a look at some of the art in a second, but there are just some really epic moments. But I think at the core of this is really Mark Waid really knows not only how to play off of the relationship routine between Superman and Batman, but all the choices that they make really feel very authentic, which I think it's tough. Sometimes, you know, characters make choices to serve the story, but in this case, they really feel like the choices the characters would make, especially in a case like this, where they are kind of responsible for a whole different world. Let's take a look at some of the preview art here, and this is just epic stuff. I love the panel. So of course, seeing Darkseid show up is amazing, and I love the Dan Mora capturing everyone's reactions, right? Specifically, Batman and Superman and the doppelgangers from this Earth. Um, but then this sequence of both Superman attacking Darkseid and Darkseid just like not even feeling it, like it just it really leads you to believe that this Darkseid is probably one of the most powerful beings in the universe at this time. And then we get to see the Omega beams, and it's just like it's everything you want in a sequence. I love here the how you see the skeletons as they fall. Obviously, they're not dead because Superman can take it, but you can the impact of it visually. It's really cool, right? So yeah, there will be fallen heroes. There will be people that won't make it out of this. Um, but yeah, Darkseid just swatting Wonder Woman and the Green Lantern from this Earth, like as if they were nothing. Shazam being taken out, just you know, and everything leading up to the decision. What is David gonna do? David is the one, you know. We know David as obviously David, Kid Thunder, but now we know that he's also Magog from the Kingdom Come storyline. So like what choices is he gonna make that are gonna affect the future going forward? Also, what happens after this? Like after the conclusion of the issue, what happens to our heroes that we've been following along? Yeah, World's Finest has been probably my favorite title for a long time now, and I love to talk about it. That's why I'm pretty sure I've reviewed every issue since it came out. So if you are reading this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.